everybody's favorite vegan heavy metal DJ, Hannah Bach, is right there.
Hi.
Okay. Would you say these are two of the best guests we've ever had?
We have so many, but yes, they are up there. Yeah, I mean,
I always have to qualify it.
no, we do. We have a lot of amazing guests, and it's hard.
Do these two qualify as amazing?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Of course.
Okay, because right here, to my left, because I'm left-handed.
Hi.
Yes. I always say the most fascinating person in the world. And never met Morgan. You haven't been on since Morgan's been with us since January.
Yeah.
I know we're getting all weepy, and she's been.
I can't remember. It was sometime last year when we did our podcast.
Yeah, we did.
We
did two.
Yeah.
January, you did one with Johnny from Human Drama.
Yeah.
And then November, Hannah wasn't here, but you were on with Marnie the Wing Girl.
That's right. I remember that one.
And Nicole Six substituted.
Yeah, that was the most recent one. Yeah.
Yes, Marnie the Wing Girl, who said on her podcast, I have no sex appeal whatsoever. But you have sex appeal. That's Sin Twisted.
Thank you.
Sin Twisted.
I brought my sex appeal.
Oh yes, you did. You got the hair.
I tried, but now I got it.
Yeah, now you got the helmet hawk. You got the helmet hawk, and
hawks are sexy.
on you they are.
Oh, you want me to put it more?
See that? Oh wait. I think Morgan's trying to get on the air sooner than I was anticipating. And then
hold it for me while I get my mouth closed.
Oh yes, there she is. And then also amazing guest. Third time you've been on, and I think twice. This is twice with Morgan, but your album Atlantis is now physical copies in addition to on streaming sites.
Yes, my album Atlantis is live, and it came out a couple months ago. And you can buy it.
Or you can listen to it in its entirety on streaming like I did, and it's amazing. We're going to talk about it, and we're going to talk about what's going on with you. There's always something going on, because you're filming a new video. You filmed a new video.
I just filmed a new video, yeah. It was fucking insane.
As your videos tend to be, so we're going to do that.
I always go into it being like, oh, it's going to be simple, then it turns into this giant Baroque experiment.
Yes, and we'll see what Baroque experiment that is. Before we get started, we got to knock this out real quick, especially since you're filming, and we may have like a Facebook audience.
I have like low battery, so I'm
don't worry about it.
doling it out.
Anyway, so
I'm gonna let mine go as long as it
that's okay. Anyway, we've got Audible is still our sponsor, and Audible. Sorry,
No, sorry.
What was that?
That's our new sponsor.
Yeah, Audible. Yes, Audible is our sponsor, and you can get a free book and 2 Audible originals. Actually, one of the books you can get is our friend Marty the Wing Girl's got a book called Get Inside Her. If you're looking how to pick up women, or if you're looking for something else, they have. I was listening to your album, as I said, Savannah, and the one. I mean, all the songs are great. I think it's a great driving album. I'm going to talk about it later, more detail. But the song that actually made me well up was Ms. Moreau, and Island of Dr. Moreau is on Audible. Not only that, they have a double pack, The Time Machine and Island of Dr. Moreau. And so that's like 9 hours of H.G. Wells. You can get free if you go to audibletrial.com/DMS. Audibletrial.com/DMS. But not only that, you get 2 Audible originals. Stan Lee came out with a story on Audible. That's one of his last stories. They have Alien 3. They have a different strip by William Gibson, the cyberpunk writer. They've got all sorts of things. Cool. Everything from Shakespeare to smut is on Audible. So go to audibletrial.com/DMS. And Hannah, our other sponsor, real quick.
Doomy's Home Cooking.
Yes. 1253 Vine Street.
We also have one in Culver City and City Terrace. Also Toronto, Canada.
Toronto, Canada, yes. The best vegan food you'll ever have.
But yes, best vegan food you'll ever have. They're open to 3 a.m. on weekends.
What was the last vegan delicacy you got at Doomy's Home Cooking?
I think I got the fried chicken sandwich with the chili cheese fries.
Well, everybody's talking about the fried chicken sandwiches. How was Doomy's?
It's great. They give you this like sauce with it. It's really good.
Yes, so it's if you're looking for that, what's better, Chick-fil-A or Popeyes, which I can't believe that's a thing.
Popeyes.
Doomy's.
Popeyes.
And I will tell you that I did try.
Fucking around with this one.
I don't know. Well, I guess we got a bit of an unofficial sponsor because I went to Doomy's Home Cooking, and unfortunately, they do not have gift certificates.
But they have shirts.
They have shirts. I didn't even think about that because I should have got a shirt. Because I was thinking I was going to give Morgan, our producer, a gift certificate to do me some cooking. But instead, I went to our friends at the Bohemian Tea across the street, which is 7525 Sunset Boulevard in Hollywood, California. I've been to Hollywood. They're great. The Bohemian Tea Parlor, and I got a gift certificate to them. So I guess I owe you a Doomies T-shirt and a Savannah Pope DVD, which I was intending to buy as well. Anyway, so both of you have inspiring stories. I'm going to get to Sin's first because you're on the phone. So, Sin, a lot of things have changed. Now, first off, you're always evolving. You're ever evolving. Now, first you were Sin-fisted.
Yes.
And then you were Sin-twisted.
Yeah, I did the name change about 3 years ago.
Right.
Yeah.
Then you got the breast implant, so you became Sin-fisted
no,
2.0.
I got the boobs a year before I changed my name.
Okay, so...
Yeah. So I got my boobs, then I went to Dubai, then I came back and decided that I don't want to be Sin-fisted anymore. And I changed it from fisted to twisted.
Right. Which fits more because you're a contortionist and you twist.
Well, yeah, but in a sense, where my name came from was at the time I was engaged, and he was a drummer, and his stage name was Three Fisted.
Yeah.
So I had won Entertainer of the Year for Los Angeles, and was on the covers of magazines and stuff. And a lot of times, it was gotten to the point where there was other Sins.
Right.
Working in clubs. So, are you the same Sin that works at this club? Like, no, there's only one Sin in Hollywood with a mohawk.
That's right.
So I decided to take on a last name, and at the time I was with this partner, and I thought
Mr. Fisted.
Sin-fisted sounded pretty fucking punk rock and badass.
Yeah,
at the time my mohawk was in full effect and everything too.
Yeah.
So I went with that, and it stuck, and then we had split up and the name still stuck, but then I realized it's been 10 years and I'm like, I don't really feel like I'm a Sin-fisted anymore. I don't really feel like I have that whole type of shitty attitude all in your face, like I used to be.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I used to be a fucking asshole.
Well, you've always been nice to me. Or maybe you weren't. I don't know.
It depends on how you come at me.
Yeah.
As with now, I'll be more polite about it and just kind of turn around and walk away. As with before, I probably would spit in your face and call you a piece of shit. I've calmed down a lot in aggressiveness.
Yes.
No, you gotta pay extra for that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, some people like that.
No.
But so I did the name change and I was dabbling with different things. I wanted it to kind of be the same, but different.
Right.
And I figured twisted was perfect because I just split my tongue.
Yeah.
So I figured,
which you recommend to everybody,
and also with the contortion stuff too, being a contortionist, and also being a little bit kind of like on that edgy thing. I thought twisted was more suiting.
Right.
So I did the name change about 3.5 years ago. Yeah.
And now you're Flexi Woman.
So I have I'm still Sin Twisted.
Right.
But for my social media and stuff. But then I have like a private account, which isn't just all like my professional modeling stuff and cosplay stuff. And I have like 4 Instagrams right now.
There's 2 I need to find out. Yeah.
There's Sin Twisted, which is my main Instagram account.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's Sin Twisted Threads, which is all my costuming stuff and commission work and seamstress and jewelry and whatever else I make. Mm-hmm. And then I have Tatted Thumps, which is my foot account for the people with foot fetishes.
Right.
So I'm a foot model.
Yeah, no.
And
are your feet tatted?
Yeah, my feet are tatted. I got them tatted when I was in Dubai.
Oh, okay. No wonder I haven't seen it.
Yeah. And then I have Flexi Woman, which is pretty much like my personal account. So it shows like inspirational quotes and my stupid things like cooking and my garden and just kind of like stuff that's more personal. As with my other account, I have thousands of people following and it's just all like modeling and the occasional but you gotta throw them a bone, to keep you stuck. You gotta get those. I hate to say it, but you gotta get those fucking likes. Then you put in the Explorer feed, and more people see you, and it just sucks as an entertainer and a model because those likes really do affect us. Because there are people who won't book me for a gig because I don't have at least 10K followers.
Wow.
And they'll get someone else who is buying followers who has less experience doing what I do, and I've been doing this for 21 years, and I have experience doing it internationally. As but they're gonna get some amateur who just paid for followers and isn't their quality of content is just pretty much TNA. And that's not, that's a little bit kind of direction I'm going, but I also want to inspire and be artistic and very
because you are very talented.
Yeah. So I want it to be more my whole motto is when I first started, I'm a stripper too, so when I first started stripping as a dancer, my whole motto has been make art, not porn. any girl can walk up there and just show her pussy. And a lot of guys are just like, great, seen that, you know.
Right.
But I go up there and I did a whole show, and I was working in nude clubs where I didn't get nude. I would leave on the electrical tape and a G-string. And I would still make a lot of money. And customers are like, I didn't really care the fact that you didn't get nude. That was amazing, you know. Because I'm folding in half and I'm doing crazy shit all up on the pole.
Right.
It's some stuff I've never seen anybody do.
So that's why I have like kind of multiple different accounts, because I have kind of at one point I had everything under Sin Twisted, and then I would lose people. It's like, well, you're a cosplayer, you should send an example, and it's porn what you're doing with your feet, you know. And it's just like, okay, I need to separate, you know, the family cosplay thing from the foot fetish thing, and kind of have different things, you know. So that's why I have separate accounts.
But I mean. Flexi Woman has inspirational quotes. It has you meditating and has a lot of inspiration. But you've been really transforming your body as of late.
Yeah. And the past about 5 months, I started getting my health back on track because I have medical issues. I have Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. I have 3 different types of it, including hypermobility. And with hypermobility, it means that I don't have collagen in my joints that most people have. So
Right.
I am stupid flexible.
Oh, wait, let me get that in the
to-
camera here. Yeah.
When it comes to doing stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh, jeez, hold on. Oh. Ah.
My arms naturally lock hyperextended.
Oh, wow.
And not just a little
And
hyperextended.
then, you know, that's not just a little hyperextended. So
Right.
it's actually great for jiu-jitsu because you can't put me in an arm bar. And if you get me in an arm lock, my arms twist all the way around, so it's easy for me to swim out of it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I know it comes so in handy.
Wow.
Like, go ahead, grab me by
Do
the
some
wrist,
MMA
I'll
or
fucking
something.
bury
You
you.
could just-
Make you a superhero
But
out of you.
because of that, I'm prone to dislocations and things like that.
Yeah.
And it comes just because the benefits are, you know, flexibility and stupid soft skin is pretty much the only benefits you get from it. There's a long list of health issues, including I'm easily bruised, scoliosis, asthma, hernias. I have prone to dislocations, so I have my vertebrae and my ribs come out of alignment very easily,
Ooh.
which means I have to go to a chiropractor and have it set. So there's just a long list of things, and then my health isn't getting better.
Yeah.
You know, I'm noticing my asthma is getting worse, my hips and everything. Just because I'm flexible there, it doesn't mean I'm strong there. So that's why I was just like, fuck this. I know there's ways to get my health improved and my medical conditions improved if I just started getting my health on track.
Right.
So I started 2 months just working out at home. So I'd wake up and I'd run a mile, which I couldn't ever do before. I would run like half a block and I'd
Yeah.
I had to like walk 20 seconds to catch my breath and do another little jog. Now I can run a mile straight without breaking and without feeling like I'm going to die.
Wow.
So I'm slowly overcoming my asthma.
Yeah.
And to help with my hips and my back and everything, I started doing a lot of weight training and deadlifts and stuff like that. So it's getting more muscles around my joints. So that way I'll be less prone to dislocations. And also I think it's just very good. I mean, I'm turning 40 this year.
Oh.
So I need to
Would
get
never-
my health
would
on
never
track.
guess.
I need to get my health on track. So
Yeah.
I'm setting my future self up to have less struggle.
Right.
You know?
So with all these big muscles, is that's not affecting the all the great stretchy things that you can do?
It is a little bit.
Yeah. What can't you do that you?
Well, I'm having a hard. I noticed I had lost a lot of flexibility in my back
Yeah.
from doing deadlifts and things like that. So I've lost a lot of my back flexibility, especially my mid back.
Right.
So I don't think right now, if I wanted to, I could do my exorcist back bend. Like I'd have to probably stretch for at least an hour just opening up my back before I could even go into that, and let alone walk in that back bend. So I've lost flexibility in that. And I'm noticing that after I'm, especially like leg day and stuff like that, my hamstrings are the tightest muscle in my body.
Right.
So working the hammies just makes them lock up more. So I really have to open them up in order to do contortion or splits.
Right. But
Yeah.
I've seen pictures of like you're getting very muscular down
Yeah.
there.
I mean,
So-
I'm not like bulking or anything. I've leaned up.
yeah.
I lost 7 pounds and then I gained 2 of it back in muscle. So
I was gonna say you weren't in bad shape before.
No. And a lot of people, like when I first posted my before, people were like, "Girl, your before is my goals," and I was just like, "No, I get that." But looking at me, you would think, "Oh, she's very healthy," but it's like I
Right.
can't run a mile. I couldn't lift more than 45 pounds from the floor up.
Ooh.
And the last time I did that, I tried to lift up my suitcase in my friend's car to go to Jamaica for a gig I had.
Right.
And I had strained my hernia in my abdominal, and that whole week my tummy was itching. which means I knew I tore it a little bit because that's the healing, you know. So anytime after that, I always ask for help. If anything more than 40, 45 pounds, I'm like, hey, can you help me with this?
Right.
And now I'm deadlifting over 100 pounds.
Yeah.
And I'm not having any issues or strain or feeling like I'm overexerting. And now I'm figuring out form and how to lift with my legs and not with my back and not with my abs.
And the big guys in the gym are taking notice that you're.
Yeah.
You were telling me a story in the car.
Yeah. My
your
shoulders
traps
are,
and
my shoulders are getting stupid, especially
Look at
when
that,
I'm
look at
working out. I get the lines that go in my shoulders when I'm working out.
You almost dislocated them there.
So I was doing some like shoulder work, and one guy, one big dude got stopped and